Welcome back, friends and other relations, to another episode of Surviving the Elements. Today I'm going to be showing you a deck by Arrow54. I'll include his name in the description. It's AARO54, just like that, all lowercase. He calls this deck Armored Otyughs and Dragons Charging. It's a gravity earth deck. It incorporates those two elements. And it's an interesting strategy. He describes it in the deck description, and I should note that there is a slight difference between his deck and mine. I did not have an upgraded acceleration card, so I just used regular ones. He had two regular ones and one upgraded one, but the strategy works just as fine without the upgraded one. It's always nice to have upgraded cards, when you have them. It gives you a distinct advantage. Anyway, this is the import code. I will also be including this in the description. And I played with it a bit so that I could get a feel for the strategy, so I'm not completely floundering when I show it to you. But I'm going to show you how it works against the level 3. And by the way, thank you, Arrow54, for posting this deck in the archive. I hope that I do your strategy justice here. That's not a bad deal. A pendulum and 2 pillars. The opponent appears to be using the life entropy. It appears to be a life entropy deck. Now, I don't have enough gravity quanta to start the strategy yet, but ideally you get the Otyughs out first. And what the Otyughs do, and this is Otyughs are really annoying to play against, but they're an important part of. They're an important card and very useful. What they can do is they can devour any creature card that's smaller than themselves, and they start out pretty small, just 3 HP. And Arrow54 helps with that by providing plate armors. Plate armors give your creature higher HP. But in this case, I don't need it. Oh, well, I will next turn probably, but I don't yet. So I'm going to play the Pulverizer. The Pulverizer is the earth weapon. And it looks like a big mace. Nasty looking thing. It does 5 damage at the end of every turn, which is very respectable. But for 3 gravity quanta, you can use it to shatter a target permanent. So, like this Druidic Staff. Might do that next turn. Because the Druidic Staff, it only does 2 damage every turn, but it heals the opponent for 5 HP every single turn. And that quickly becomes annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to use the plate armor now to increase the Otyugh's HP so that it can eat this cockatrice. There we go. Perfect, perfect. And now I'm going to go ahead and destroy the Druidic Staff. That puts me behind a bit when it comes to placing the Colossal Dragon, which is the main part of the attack, but it annoys me to be attacking and having all my attacks healed back the moment I finish using them. So that's just my preference. It probably would be smarter to put out a dragon, but oh well. So, okay, good. Another pillar. That's good because my quanta generation at this point's been kind of slow. I'm going to play the Colossal Dragon. I think I mentioned this in the last video, how enormous the Colossal Dragon is. Actually, I probably didn't. I probably mentioned it in one of the test videos. 15 HP, which is ridiculously big, and allows you to take advantage of the next part of his strategy, which is to play an acceleration. Ooh, he played Butterfly Effect. He played Butterfly Effect, which is a card that allows you to take any really small creature, like less than 3 HP, and turn it into a permanent destroying machine. For 3 entropy quanta, he can destroy any of my permanents. So obviously don't want to keep him on the field. The acceleration, what it does, and it's a bit of a nerd joke, but a fun one. It takes the it gives the dragon the skill acceleration, which makes it so that it increases its attack power by 2 and decreases its HP by 1 every single turn. So you'll see it went from 715 to 914, and next turn it'll be 1113, and so on until it has really high attack power and really low HP, which is nice. I'm going to destroy his empathic bond. Empathic bond heals you for 1 HP, or heals you for 1 HP per creature that you have on the field every single turn. Obviously, don't want to keep that around. Okay. Oh, okay. He played Discord. Discord's no fun to fight against. It deals 4 damage, not much, but it randomly converts my Quanta into other elements. And if my Quanta is not in the right element, I can't play the cards that I have. So obviously an issue. I'm going to enchant that artifact so that he can't destroy it. Though apparently it wasn't much of an issue. He used it way too late in the game to affect the strategy. So anyway, that is how Arrow 54's, what do you call the deck again? Armored Otyughs and Dragons Charging deck works. And you can borrow his deck, or you can borrow his strategy for building your own deck. And yeah, I hope that goes well for you. It was a fun deck. I really enjoyed working with it. The strategy is simple and easy to understand, and even simpler to make work. So, and yet it's very effective, especially against level 3s. And I was testing it in the arena somewhat too. Here's the arena, by the way, and it works really well against the bronze. I could probably try it against heavier stuff actually, and I might have to do that with other decks later. But anyway, thank you, Arrow 54. Thank you, friends and other relations. Hope that you are having a wonderful day. Hope you go on a fun adventure, and I will see you anon. Bye-bye.